friends. I lived there that whole summer, so...
Yeah, you did. Let's talk about that.
friends.
You were friends with Gibby.
Yes.
So that's Abigail Folger.
Their assignment was Sharon was doing it before she left to do her last film.
Yes, Deb's wisdom is invaluable.
She didn't
I
complete
trust
the
this.
task. So Abigail was and Jay were saddled. I stayed at the house, and the purpose was to find me a private school. And of course, I had to have a private school that took horses.
Of course you did.
Sharon took me. We went and looked.
Yeah, it was Sharon's fault because Sharon and Roman got her a bloody horse.
Which I've been riding other people's horses.
On the beach. I see pictures. I'm like, what world is this? She's like, it's Malibu Beach. She's on the beach with her horse.
Actually, that was a photo shoot for a men's clothing line.
Oh, you know what? That might have been up north in Oxnard or what?
It was at Malibu Beach. You were right there.
So
it was a photo shoot for men's sporting line.
Anyway.
And it was a stallion that I'd never met or rode before, and it was with 3 major league famous football players: Bubba Smith, Deacon Jones.
Oh my God!
I think,
holy shit! I know those dudes.
And they were afraid of horses. And get this: I'm galloping on cue as the sun gets just right on a horse bareback that I've never met before. And I think Deacon was right next to me, who was afraid of the horses, and he kept, "We got to have your shoulder on film." He kept doing this to me, and pushing it because he was a linebacker.
Yes, he
pushing
was.
the horse over.
Yes, he was. Deborah, you are a remarkable woman. She truly, honestly, thank you, Bianca. Yes, she is. If there's ever anything I can do to help, let me know. My friend Karen Rosenberg was murdered in her backyard, Clockwork Orange style. Motherfuckers. What is Tex Watson up to these days? Gee, I don't know. He has 4 adult children and incarcerated, but still trying to get out. Do we know anything? Oh, you probably can't say much, but I can. People are disgusted. They all agree with us. Criminals should be forced.
They're not disgusted enough to voice it to Sacramento. And not just through, of course, if you write a letter.
Okay, tell them what they can do, because they are pissed off and they want to do stuff.
They want changes, all right? I just had a legal meeting, a question over something that happened, very unusual. We're coming full circle now, so some people are going to be lost because you joined late.
Okay, it's the Manson family murders. Her sister is Sharon Tate.
What happened in Charlie's hearing,
Charles Manson,
where the law was, if the inmate forfeits speaking or answering any of the parole board's decision questions, then so does their lawyer. So in Patricia's, they decided not to challenge it.
What?
And so her attorney got to dispute all of the facts from a bad psych report, from this second appellate judge decision that was kicked to the curb by them, and the Superior Court decision, which was kicked to the curb before that. He got to dispute and poo-poo into record everything, and the governor makes his decisions off of that record. So I rose my hand and actually I texted on my telephone to the DA, "What is this? Is this legal?" And she says, "I don't think so." And then she says, "It may be fringe." And he's quoting laws, which I'm writing down. I take wicked notes.
Oh, she does.
And then I start looking things up, and I'm not reading the same thing anywhere. So she being the DA's lifer representative is busy, and she says if the commissioners took a break, took a pause, went away, I'm texting, is it legal? And she didn't have the answer. Mm-hmm. Our legal representative from the LADA's office didn't know.
Sorry, don't know.
Oops. So it was allowed to fly.
Yo.
So then they go into the decision. They've granted her a parole, And I got off the hearing because I already there's a lot of dialogue after they give them that. They tell them why, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And I got on the phone with victim services because I wanted my question answered. Is it legal? Because what I've already experienced, it is not. Okay, nobody got back to me until we're now about three weeks ago. This is from May, okay?
So,
It was the head legal of the governor's office, which she says, hello, Deborah, I believe you spoke to me before. Do you remember? And I said, yes, I do. Her name is Jennifer. She's the head legal representative for the governor. And 5 minutes before the gates swung open on Leslie Van Houten, she calls me up and she says, the governor wants you to know that we've decided not to appeal this to the higher court because we don't think we can win.
It was Governor Newsom.
And I said, excuse me, I have already spoken to 3 of the top defense attorneys in this country. And they would certainly know any loopholes, and they all disagreed, and so do I. All right? Why not give it a shot? Because you are setting a precedent. She says the governor disagrees. I said, put him on the phone.
Of course she did.
She said,
by the way,
do that.
when let me interject. When this one walks down the halls in Sacramento, I've seen it. Carrying all the signatures, and thank you, Deb for governor. Yeah, she's pretty fucking amazing. Yes, yeah, Deb is she's a badass. It is bullshit. But let me say, she walks down the halls, and I swear to God, everyone goes, "Oh fuck," and they all go, "Oh fuck, Deb's here." And the governor, they're like, "Oh, he's out of the office," and then
he ditched.
Yeah,
he ditched on purpose.
No. That was That was Governor.
That was Governor Brown.
Brown, and then Newsom. Yeah, so they get nervous of her. Somebody asked about.
They always send out their head legal.
There's no connection to.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
Only just the head of the legal for the governor's office, but the head legal of the parole board, and the head chair of victim services, who avoided, the question was supposed to go to her because she has a master's degree in this, never called me back. It went all the way up the food chain, and then I got an after the fact text from Jessica, head legal for the governor, gave her days to research it, and she pieceworked 2 clauses in a law. Folks, I'm no lawyer. Some people say I should be. But
or governor. Everyone's saying you should be governor.
The law is written in a direct, cohesive line. You can't piece one part of this one and one part of that one and give that as an excuse.
So do you guys see why I can come on and say, please sign, but she knows everything that's happening? Deb, everyone's saying you for governor. May I just interject? Jill Pandora says, my Aunt Marty says hello.
I love Marty. I think about her so often, and Mike too. I think about both of them. I wish I have your mom's phone number, and I have picked up the phone to use it, but
how
it's
sweet.
Going nowhere.
They're saying they're all backing you up.
You are my family.
Oh my God, that makes me so happy.
You're the only.
Thank you guys for
core family from back in the day.
Thank you for saying and appreciating Deb and letting her know. It makes me so happy on my Instagram because I talk to people and I always say I'm supporting Debra Tate and and Deb's out there thinking I'm writing a fucking book. How dare you? How dare you?
I didn't mean to insult you. It's just the questions that she asked.
Because I'm a fucking journalist.
Where did your dad take the picture at? Do you think that my 17-year-old brain is going to say, Dad, where did you take the picture at?
Okay, understand. The girl, her daughter, by the way, I called Deb, fucking cold call. Her daughter's 16 years old. Yes, I'm a journalist, but I'm a friend first.
Yes,
why I wanted to get in touch with Deb was to get Sharon a star on the Walk of Fame. I grew up in Canada, and she was oh my gosh, we love Sharon Tate. And I'm like, let's get her a star on the Walk of Fame. That connected us. Fast forward. We know each other for 10 years. This one says to me, I swear to God, we knew each other 10 years. And I'm not going to say where we were vacationing. But I'm asking her, I'm like, so did your dad, blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden she turns to me, she goes, what is this, a fucking interview? Are you writing a book? And I go, no, I'm just me. So I am me. I would never write a book on this or her. It's her story.
It is her nature. I've come to accept that.
Yeah.
But I just responded because I've heard it. I've heard that voice before.
Yeah.
And
but I've always been on your side.
Let her know that that's the way it comes off. Okay?
Guess what, Deb? I know, and you're a tough bitch, and me too. But I would never sell you out. I would never sit here.
I know.
She's like my sister. She has
do
spent.
have friends people that I think or thought or
Yeah.
whatever were friends.
Yeah, but my kids
whole
look at her as an auntie. Like they're like Auntie Deb. Like they have spent Christmases with. It's a whole different world. Like it's not like that. Okay, this is fascinating. Getting the inside scoop by a non-biased MS. Yes. So please let us know what we can do.
I also want to straighten out a rumor amongst the stratosphere out there. People think that I make money off of this.
Oh God, she's poorer than me, motherfuckers.
Even Manson supporters say I make all money off of.
By the way, Manson supporters are richer than her, so go fucking figure.
Much.
It makes me sick. It makes me sick, and that's the truth.
I live below the poverty line.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Yeah, and we need to get Jill Pandora and Deb connected. Aw, we do. I think, did Deb stay in touch with Roman after? Yes, but I think it took a while, right? Like till Deb is in contact with, no? Okay, you tell. I don't know. I fucking know nothing. Go ahead.
All
Go
right.
ahead.
Now, I've never read Roman's book, but I have.
He wrote a book?
Yes.
On this?
On Roman. It's called Polanski by Polanski.
Oh, well, I saw the movie, but I never saw it.
I have no idea. I've never read anything.
Oh,
it's
very good.
It's
very good.
This is exactly the way I felt about Roman.
Yeah.
He saw Sharon in me, and I saw Sharon in him. So in the 70s, before the incident happened, when he came to town, he would stay at Jack Nicholson's house or the Playboy Mansion a lot because it had security, and he was still being hounded, not only as a great producer, but because of this topic, which to this day, folks, tears him up. I have had contact with his daughter, who says the Polanskis love the Tates. I met his wife in 2005.
Emmanuel said yay. His daughter is an actress on Game of Thrones, she was.
Yes, and Vikings.
Yeah.
And I'm sure a lot of other things.
Yeah.
Actually, Tyler did a reading for her and put us in touch with each other.
Yeah.
She requested Tyler
to
pass on her
I didn't know that.
so we can chat.
See, you don't tell me anything.
I met her in 2005 after the trial that Vanity Fair lost against Roman because they were spreading ugly rumors that weren't true.
And
I testified, and Mia Farrow testified.
Yeah, Mia Farrow went, yep.
They lost that lawsuit in Her Majesty's highest court. And then after that, Roman brought me over to Paris to say hello, and we had an in-person. It's great. I mean, to me, he's an extension of her. You can look at the love in every one of the photographs when they're together.
Yep. Talk to her. Everyone's obsessed with Samantha, and I'm like, Samantha likes Roman. She's already over it. So
she loves Roman.
Yeah, let's move on, please.
She loves Roman as a person. She admitted in her last rally here in court that she was sexually active and had been with several producers. She was trying to start her acting career.
No, her mom was trying to start. Her mom was.
People always have heard since
mom.
the 20s about a thing called the casting couch.
Yeah.
Which still goes to this day.
But her mom was more active than she was. Her mom was actually an actress and wanted
Her mom was a stage mom, what we call a stage mom. Her mom, God rest her soul, and
Is she passed?
oh yeah.
I didn't know that. But I do know that they showed clips of Rockford Files, and her mom was in it. She was this really pretty woman. And Samantha's like, yeah, that was my mom. But I have to say that, you know, here I am with Roman, and there's a picture of her and Roman together, and it's really kind of, okay, here we are, you know? She's like, please don't bother me anymore.
All right, folks. Technically speaking, here comes Debra the lawyer.
Oh, shit.
Technically speaking, Roman has already done as much time in a American court that was required by law.
Yeah.
For that crime, which was statutory rape. Okay? He did it. It was a technicality, and it was the DA's office representative came and met with his attorney and Roman and said, the judge, the deal was already made. And he complied with everything. He never said, he pled guilty. He knew he did it, but I'm going to tell you, in France, that is a normal way of life. Now, you have to abide by the laws of the land you're in. As a military child that's traveled everywhere, you have to, or pay the
face the consequences. Yeah.
Roman faced those consequences.
Yeah, if you ever watch, there's a really good documentary out.
Wanted and Desired.
Yeah, Wanted and Desired, Roman Polanski. It's all about the DA's office and how they wanted to go after him. So people have targeted me and they're like, oh, would you let your 13-year-old daughter, I'm like.
Well, that's the same question I'd like to.
I'm like, no, I probably wouldn't, but I never pushed Ruby into fucking acting. I never pushed her at Jack Nicholson's house. I was invited to Jack Nicholson's house and I never went. So, yeah, no, fuck no.
I was in Jack Nicholson's house.
Okay, there you go. And by the way, Samantha, can I just say, my God, this woman is like, fucking stop.
She's got children, people.
She's got children. She's like, enough. Enough. It happened, and I'm with Roman. She's in a picture with Roman in France, and they're like smiling, and she's like, please stop. You know, I've never
she
done.
Was pleading for
I've never
the
done a
case
quaalude.
to be dismissed.
I've never done a quaalude, but apparently they make you like, meh, you know. And so she was talking about quaaludes. Is it killing you?
It's killing
Is it better there
hey
now?
Hey guys, I'm so sorry, but I have a really seriously messed up back neck, and I'm trying to be so poised, but it's hurting me
So Deb has a really effed up back, and it's okay. So Deb and I both have breast cancer. Deb, can you talk to it all, or no? You don't want to talk about it? It doesn't matter if you don't. It's fine. But her back is all fucked up because of it. My leg is all fucked up because of it. Like,
my back and neck have nothing to do with my breast cancer.
Oh, mine is.
Happened in 2005.
Oh, tell them. Okay, you know, people don't.
I don't want to elaborate on that.
Okay. So you don't want to talk about it?
I can't. I don't want to. No.
Okay.
People see that as a weakness. Do you think that's smart?
What do you mean a weakness? It wasn't your fault.
If you wanted to knock on my door and thought of the possibilities, no. You guys don't get to know that now. You get to know that on my deathbed, okay? That's another fight, another story. I was injured by a bomb in a mailbox. And it resulted in about a lot of pain, years of pain and suffering with no resolve.
Can I just say to the people, do you guys remember? Can I ask them if they remember when?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So I don't know if you guys remember, but I was working on the TV news at the time, and there was a huge slew of mail bombs going off. And I remember every day reporting and going, this is so bizarre. Like, what is this? It's kind of like a Ted Kaczynski thing. Like, what is happening? Why are they doing mail bombs, you know? Anyway, so it happened. And so can I say, someone lost their hearing and part of their eyesight and what have you, only because it was raining and someone went to put mail in the box and they went like this to get under a tree. Oh my God, thank God. Because if they would have pulled it down and looked inside and put it, it would be like...
it would have been 14 inches from my face.
Oh, so we are saying it to you.
Yeah.
Okay. So I was saying it wasn't. I was like, someone.
I'm still here, folks.
Yeah, she's a tough bitch. No doubt about it. So,
That
no.
probably doesn't look good on camera. See my foot? Forefront? Camera front? Woo!
Camera toes. I wish I could have a...
Ice toes.
Oh my God,
Ice
mine too.
toes.
All I am is freezing. Don't you? I have the best masseuse, and guess who her sister is?
Who?
Okay, I'm going to tell your name, Ariana. Your daughter will know her.
Okay, who's your sister?
Doja Cat.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, she's been my masseuse for 5 years. And one time she was massaging me, true story. And she's like, I don't know, we were talking about life and changes. And I'm like, yeah, you know, I've had so many changes lately. I was living in the house in Calabasas. And she goes, yeah, I know, you know, my life is weird. My sister just is coming up as a rap artist. And I was like, oh, good for her. What's her name? I swear to God. I was like, oh, good for her. And I had mentioned about Brian Jones and my cousin having a baby. And so she's like, oh, Doja Cat. And I was like, huh? And I swear to God, I sat up on the table. I go, you have to come here with me. So Ruby had a sleepover and I knocked on Ruby's door and I go, hey, Ruby, do you want to meet Doja Cat's sister? And she goes, and her friend goes, yes. And she walked in and it's the girl that's been massaging me for 5 years.
That's been in the living room.
Yeah, living room, bedrooms.
Yes.
And Ruby's all like confused. I'm like,
sorry, I misspoke. It was your infusions that took place on the living room.
yes. So for those, anyway, I asked her, can you come and massage? Like, that's all I want. Like, doesn't this feel good, Deb? Yeah.
I really need a big full body.
That's all I want.
But I don't get it because I can't afford it. So
Same. So I asked her, I'm like, can you come and massage us? And no. And she's like, oh, I can't say it. Because I outed her sister as Doja Cat. Duh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I'm telling you, the world is crazy. Live every day to your absolute fullest. Right, Deb?
Yep.
And tomorrow, Ariana's coming to visit us.
As long as it doesn't hurt someone else. Live
Yeah.
every day to the fullest.
Yeah.
But if some of your thoughts are a little weird.
Yeah, don't be a
kinky,
dick.
Yeah, not allowed to hurt somebody else. So it's got to be within.
And this is
parameters.
Sharon Tate's sister saying this. I mean, she went through the hell of the hell of the hell. So, yes, when I ask questions, you're right. I do ask very bluntly because I've been friends with her forever. And I've seen her very bluntly speak to parole boards and speak to officers of the court and speak to DAs.
And
governors, everybody. And I forget, you know, and so I say, you know, how did you feel about this? Blah, blah, blah. So today was the second day. She's like,
second time.
I will fucking
really,
kill
if
you.
you stop and think for a minute
No, stop and think how good a friend I am, and I would never
I know
fucking do that.
I know that, but
Are you
that
writing a
was
book?
just the words that I chose to get you to stop and pause
Yeah.
and think of the way you're
Asking the questions. Yes, okay. She's right.
I throw lessons out exactly the way they're given to me. So that was my choice in words to have her pause Jillian's brain and think, oh my God, I am drilling this woman, my friend,
Yeah.
in journalistic style.
Yeah.
That was the only point. I know.
Yeah,
Jillian
she's
would
right.
not
There's.
do that.
Yeah, I would never do that.
It's just the way her brain works. It's what gave her her long career. It is why you folks are still loving her. It's part of why I love her. I know another side of her that you folks don't. Unfortunately, I'm sure over a period of time you will know her as a friend in your living room.
What the fuck? Unfortunately. How dare you?
Unfortunately.
So-
No, I didn't say unfortunately.
Here's the thing.
Did I? If I did, I didn't mean to.
But anyhow.
Are you whispering
Yeah, you said
at
unfortunately.
them?
Yeah.
I didn't mean to say unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
I think what I meant to say is if you're fortunate enough to hang in on the broadcast, you will see different bits and pieces of, you'll see a deeper journey.
Yeah, the number one thing that I've always wanted is justice. I grew up with a sense of...
Very much so.
My dad, Big Jim, is a huge justice person. And I inherited it from him. I brought it here to California. I'm about justice. And thank God for my dad. Like, he's the one who said an eye for an eye, in a sense of like, no, you fuck up and go away. Goodbye. It's like the Donna Adelson trial right now. So, you know, there is a journalistic side of me, but I also have this really human side that my dad instilled in me. And so my dad always says, I shouldn't say this, but he's like, commit the crime at 9, shot at 5. I swear to God, he said that. And I grew up with that. And I was like, what does that mean? And then when I was like 12, I'm like, oh my gosh, Dad, what if it's a loaf of bread? He's like, don't care. Do what Iran does. They chop the hands off. I'm like, dear God. So I was introduced to my dad.
Jim's a little extreme.
My Big Jim is very extreme.
I love him.
But he's he's honestly the best. And yeah, do the crime at 9, executed by 5. And that's how I grew up. And so when I came here, well, the first serial killer I ever read about was...
Hi, hummingbird. You know what that is?
What?
Oh, it just came and said hello right there.
It was a hummingbird, and she missed it because she's a doo-doo. Let me put my glasses on so I can...
Well,
she's a ding-dong.
Come back. They say that they carry spirits. So
hummingbirds?
Joined us. Yes, hummingbirds,
I love
dragonflies, and hummingbirds.
I believe that. By the way, for those of you who are asking...
So somebody really wanted to get our attention because it was beak on the window, and I stayed there and hung there for quite some time with an eye lock on me.
Okay. It had his eyes locked on you.
Yeah, they were. It was somebody.
So
saying hi.
Maybe Doherty.
Because you're on there, Jill.
Yep. Maybe Doherty. How cool is that Jill's... I love when people come on here that have known you and they know the story of you or they grew up with you. That's so cool. I've never had that before. We love Big Jim, I know. Big Jim's the best. He is a little extreme, but he's pretty amazing.
I wouldn't lop off a hand for stealing a loaf of bread. If you're stealing a loaf of bread, you're
probably
hungry.
for your family, yeah.
We need to feed you.
Yeah, no. Big Jim would probably change his mind at that. Okay, so let me go back up and see. Oh my gosh. Oh, you guys are the best. We love Deb. I just love Deb. I miss Jillian on Fox NFL. Me too.
Me too.
Whatever became of the star on the Walk of Fame? Dave Navarro was also working on it. Great question for Deb. Go ahead, Deb. Dave Navarro, God bless him. His mother was fucking murdered.
Yeah, I've worked with Dave.
He's the best.
I still talk to Dave all the time.
We love Dave Navarro.
We do.
He's the fucking
who
best.
I met through my daughter.
Oh yeah, you met him through Ariana. How did that happen? Anyway.
Actually, her friend Lexi was dating Dave.
Yeah.
And Dave asked Ariana to invite Mom to El Coyote, and I showed up.
He did.
And because he and I have something in common.
Yeah, Dave's mother was murdered.
When he was 16.
Yes.
So that extreme loss, and we handled things totally different. And he's extremely intelligent.
Oh my gosh.
Extremely...
He's brilliant.
Gifted in every sense of the word.
Yeah. Yeah.
But has struggled with how to find peace. Okay, like I said before, the pain does not go away. You just have to learn to live with it. And that's what I have done eloquently. And that's what I try to pass on to others that want to ask for the advice. And I keep in touch with every one of my victims from 50 years ago. They can still call me up. I keep phone numbers. I keep emails active so that people can get a hold of me if they need me. So
Debra, just so you understand.
I'm still friends with Dave Navarro.
Yeah.
And he still reaches out.
We love Dave Navarro. Dave is a great person, and he obviously connected with Deb because his mother was taken. His mother was this beautiful model taken by a fucking horrible guy.
His mother
and his aunt.
Aunt.
Even though she was best friends with his mom, he called her his aunt. And this man was free for 8 years. So Dave sat there as a teenager, and you see him in court. If you watch his documentary, which I know you have, it's called Morning Sun. MOURSON. It's the most beautiful. Some people are like, oh my gosh, it's so hardcore. I'm like, well, that's what Dave went through. So that's Dave's life. Like,
that forged Dave into what he is.
A brilliant guitarist and a good guy.
And a great artist.
Great artist.
And a great person.
Really great person. Yeah.
And has been broken in the past by what happened, what was taken from him.
Can you imagine his mother? If you start watching this, his mother was so gorgeous. And she used to do just like Sharon, you know, she was this beautiful, young, vibrant woman taken by a fucking horrible man. Only in this case,
by a narcissist.
A narcissistic man who could, I can't have you, nobody can.
Right.
In your sister's case, it's far more, I would say, obscure in the sense, exactly, like,
they were strangers.
It was complete, like the Manson family just went like this, eeny, meeny, miny, oh, Terry Melcher lived there, well, you know, Howard True lived there, oh, let's go next door. It was the most, to me, diabolical, unplanned chaos that's ever existed. And that's why here we are 55 years later still talking about the Manson family.
I need you folks.
Here's why Debra needs you.
I need you to speak to the powers that be, to the governor. You can write letters now on your own to the Gavin Newsom's office, because soon we will be entering the last 30 days. That happens in October, I believe. And he will decide whether or not to overturn the parole board's decision
for Patricia Krenwinkel
to get out.
Yeah.
Now she is guilty of killing 8 people, but to me it's 9 because of the viable baby. Guilty. Was given the death penalty.
Crocodile
she
tears.
Went out multiple nights.
She went out both.
2 nights.
She knew the havoc and chaos and blood and disgust on the first night and wanted to go again the second night. So, yeah, we have a problem with her trying to get out.
Bad psych report. At the end of the psych report, and of course this attorney has tried to nullify it, but the clinician stated that she was as capable today as she was
in 1969,
both physically and mentally. That's a statement.
That's a huge statement. So what you're getting is behind the scenes. This is why Deb needs your help. This is why I need your help. So
because of the Elderly Inmate Act.
Tell them what that is.
That means once you're 60 years old, basically, regardless of how you're doing, if you are in compliance with the terms of parole release or not, they must grant you a parole date.
Yes. So if you guys understand what she's saying,
did I make that?
Yeah,
clear?
You did. Made it very clear. So,
it's the law.
It's the law.
And now the Youthful Offender Act, which used to be, if you were under the age of 22 when you did your crime, then you would get points towards your release because they did a very small study that says your frontal cortex isn't through hatching, and you don't know the difference between right and wrong at 22, and then it went to
25 or something. Yeah.
And now it's
26. It's 26.
So they keep upping the game. But I also want to tell you that study group, I believe the original people in the elderly, in the youthful offender study was 240 people. Handpicked.
Okay, so everyone's saying hummingbirds mean something. Please tell Deb hello. Dallas Pamela Lopez Saunders. It's so true about hummingbirds. Once my daughter and I opened the door of our place, there was a dead hummingbird at the front mat. She says Doherty. She's loving it. Jill's loving Doherty. I was introduced to crime when first reading about the stranger beside me. That's Ted Bundy at 16. And I've been a justice person ever since. Same. Leaf says hello. He's a fellow cancer patient and he's a lovely man. So hi Leaf. We thank you. Oh, you love us together. Thank you. We are like sisters. I love Deb.
I wasn't coming here knowing that this was going to
No, I made her. I was like, I have 100.
She sat me down.
I go, I have 100,000 people now. We are talking about No Parole for MansonFamily.com. Go on, pick the picture. I'm sorry. Like when Leslie got out, my soul drained. I was sick. And I started thinking about all the people that said to me, why do you talk about it? The Manson family will never get out. And I would say, fucking shut up.
Never say never.
You're the reason they'll get out. And damn it, she did. You think I should get a boyfriend?
It did set a precedent, by the way. I was
correct.
Every one of, Bruce Davis and Bob Mosley have used the same playbook, went to the Superior Court, went to the Supreme Court. All of this costs us money. And they loop it. Leslie did it 4 times, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
The cycle before she was able to wear them down to say yes. And she's only convicted of 2 murders.
Leaf says, Deb looks like Sharon. Adoring Sharon says, I love Dave's graffiti of Sharon that's on the...
Isn't that wonderful?
Outside El Coyote. I know. We love Dave Navarro.
Yeah.
Dave, mwah, he is a victim's rights advocate. He is just the best person in the world. And thank you for talking about him. Yes, it is very random. It's called Morning Sun, not Morning Star. Morning Sun, S-O-N.
Like the sun is morning.
Dallas Pamela says, my son was a newborn when Sharon was murdered. We live very close to where it took place. I was so afraid because, at the time, we thought our home could be next. Yeah.
You know that your fears transfers
to your
to
baby?
the babies.
Oh, they.
So,
tell them about the baby whose middle name is Tate, who visited Sharon, I think, on the last day. Was it Sheila Wells?
No, it was Joanna Pettit.
Yeah, Joanna Pettit. Listen to this story. It's unbelievable. Who named her daughter? And then her middle name's Tate, right?
No, that's Sheila's Wells' daughter is Amanda Tate Bear.
Yeah.
But that Sheila wasn't in
I'm sorry. So
Joanna Pettit was at
So let's talk about the day, because you guys have all asked me if there's a party. No.
Apples and oranges on the Tate name and the last day visit.
So here's Deb's story on that day in August in 1969. The only story that's real that, you guys, people will want to fucking romanticize whatever the gross word is, but they make stories up that it was, Jerzy Kaczynski was invited, Dennis Hopper was invited, nobody was invited. There was no party. She was exhausted.
Sharon was talking about a party because Roman's birthday is August 18th. And if the baby if the baby was still in utero, she wanted to throw him a party. Not at the house.
That's where it came from.
It would have been at a small gathering at a restaurant venue. End of story. That's where the party thing came in. Okay. But trust me, look at the evidence in front of your face. If she was throwing a party, where were glasses? Where were napkins for hors d'oeuvres? Where was...
Nothing.
None of that stuff was there. Where was
nothing.
the kitchen help? Okay, everybody in Hollywood says they were supposed to be there last night.
I know.
Okay?
I've gotten into arguments.
There was no party, period.
Winifred Chapman, her housekeeper, came in the next morning through that back door into the kitchen. There were two trunks at the front that had been delivered.
One had a saddle in it when it landed. From
London, yeah. That's it. There was nothing. There was no party. It was just absolute horror. But so for the people that keep saying that, shut up and stop. It's just, you sound stupid.
I think you do.
I've gotten into...
I don't like to embarrass people.
I have been embarrassed by this woman.
When I see it,
oh my God,
I want to say something, but I'm really a good and
she's
kind
too
person,
nice. Me,
and I don't want to publicly embarrass anybody.
Not me. So this woman comes up to me at a party in Hollywood, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, your friend's Debra Tate, blah blah blah." My uncle's best friend or whatever was invited to a party that night, and I was like, "There was no party that night." And this was in front of a bunch of people. And I was just like, I'm so sorry to tell you that, but
how many Hollywood parties do you know that would be over and all evidence of it be erased?
yeah. By 8 a.m. By 8
Or 9
a.m.
o'clock because people were in their nightgowns.
All the bottles are
Okay,
gone.
I'm sorry. They
It's
don't
stupid.
start until 9 p.m.
Yeah, come on, you guys.
Dinner parties don't
But
start
you know,
until 8.
people want to be part of this lore.
do.
They
They
do.
do.
They just do. For whatever macabre reason, they want to be part of it.
Oh
and
my God, I wish I could, not have had
I know.
the life. I didn't ask for this.
of course.
I did
Yeah.
not ask for this. It was thrust on me. It has been said that God made me for this fight. It's been told to me by many a people, and even a doctor yesterday said that God put me here for this, and I must stay here to finish. That was her
Okay.
her ending statement.
Well, if you know about the fight, it's been a long, decades-long fight. It's exhausting, and I'm only on the periphery, so I can't imagine what this one.
I don't like being on camera. I don't like being on the spotlight. For those of you, I'd like to tell you that I'm called Orca. I'm called ugly. I've been made to feel as if I'm less worthy of breathing.
Not on mine.
Not on yours.
No, everyone's like, thank
on
you.
others.
My God, I just look at a picture of Sharon. Oh, Jill looks like her. I used to maybe. You guys are adorable. Stranger beside me was so scary. Ariana Stacy says, I'm loving this. I'm feeling like I'm here with you.
You are. That's why I said if you follow her podcast long enough,
Yeah.
you will be lucky to.
So
You will see different sides of her. You will know her better because you're sharing the living space together.
people said it's disappointing me how so many of Sharon's so-called friends and colleagues claimed that there was a party. Yes, there were so many, honestly, right? Weren't there, Deb? I don't want to point anybody out. But anyway, on here, so Deb takes a lot of shit from people that are like, they're just pro people, the bad people, and it's horrible. So you don't get that here. Here is a place where people are like, yeah, we want justice and we
Safe
want to,
place.
yeah,
A
safe
safe
place.
place.
Yeah, people want to help out. And so it's, thank you, Adoring Sharon, for No Parole for MansonFamily.com. My first home in LA was in the Hollywood Hills on Whitley and Franklin. My boyfriend wanted to take me to the property. I said, no, it's disrespectful.
I'm glad.
Yeah. Deb, you are beautiful inside and out. Deb is a true beauty from Gonzo, inside and out. Why do you think that was said? What the party canceled? No, there was no party. Because people want to be involved in murder. They're like, oh, yeah, there was supposed to be
It's not just murder.
What is it?
This is history.
But at the time, they didn't.
This
did you think that you?
is
Did you
history.
think 50 years? You were 17. Did you think 55 fucking years later that Manson would still be a topic?
I was a 17-year-old kid.
Yeah.
Sharon's peers were 10 years older than that.
Yeah.
Vincent Bugliosi had the presence of mind to know that this was his opportunity.
He's a sellout.
To become a star.
He's a sellout.
He did the trial for the sole purpose of making himself, elevating
He had a-
himself into a new career.
He had a book author in the trial the whole time.
Ghostwriter.
Ghostwriter.
And
Meanwhile, Stephen K didn't have anybody. He would just
Right.
go do all the grunt work for fucking Vincent Bugliosi. We're not fans. We like Stephen K's
honest
amazing.
That he turned in all of the yellow tablets that he used and took his notes on.
He's
turned
amazing.
them back in because it's state property.
He's incredible.
All the other people took things as souvenirs. Gross.
Oh, thank you, Dallas. Okay, I will always defend Deborah. And if anyone wants to, if anyone wants to give me shit for that, I will fight too, yes. Does anyone know where the false story about the party came from? I think Deborah just talked about that.
I did just talk about
Yeah,
that.
she just, yeah.
Do we repeat ourselves here?
I mean, no, I was...
Because Roman's birthday would have been August 18th, so she had spoken about the
Having a
possibility, only a possibility, because she knew that baby she was very close.
She was, we give birth 2 weeks, 14 days in advance. It's a full, viable baby. That's why I've always called them baby killers.
Actually, Sharon also said that the baby could likely be Roman's birthday present. But
Oh my
if
God.
the baby
Well, it would have
hadn't
been.
arrived
It
yet,
would have.
yes, if the baby had not arrived,
Oh my
she
God.
was going to throw Roman a small birthday gathering at a restaurant, probably at La Dome, right down on Sunset, not far from, close to home, because she was so pregnant that
Yeah.
when I saw her 2 weeks before.
Somebody asked me, when was the last time you saw
To
her?
hug her, that was the day of the moon landing. To hug her, I couldn't get my hands any closer than around her shoulders like this. It was all belly in front.
So Debra and family, didn't your mom and dad
Yes,
and Patty go?
everybody.
So everyone went to Sharon's
The moon
house.
landing.
Yeah. To see the moon landing, yeah. And it says that you guys watched it in her bedroom.
We
You
did.
tell the story. Okay. Okay.
That's where the TV was.
Okay.
So she could be comfortable.
Because she was super pregnant. And think about it, if she would have lasted and then nobody did horrible things to her, she would have probably gave birth
Most
around
likely.
right around Roman's birthday.
Most likely. Most likely.
Oh, thank you, Dallas. Deb, do you carry a picture of Sharon with you? Isn't
No.
that interesting? Oh my God, go to my bathroom. I have a massive picture of Sharon.
It's engraved in my brain.
Yeah. I remember La Dome from back in the 80s. Yeah, La Dome. When I first moved here, it was here. I have a beautiful picture of Sharon up that Debra gave me, and it's from her book called Recollections. And I always talk about this book. It's a coffee table book, and I gave one to you, adoring Sharon. I love how she was feeding all those kittens, even with all her dogs. Yep, Sharon was. As someone with 4 cats, that's very special. Yeah, she had a lot of, I think, cats on the property, Deb.
They were ferals.
Yeah, but her dogs, I mean,
She didn't own cats, but those
They were on the
feral-
property.
Feral cats.
Yeah.
And
She feed them.
we are very kind-hearted animal people.
So D. King Oak is asking, how do you feel seeing the picture of Sharon in my bathroom?
I gave it to her. I love it. It's the cover of my book.
I cherish it. It will never leave me,
You know,
ever.
My sister is
Love
a thing
it.
of beauty.
Yeah,
to
she's
be
a
admired.
piece of art. She's a piece of art.
And she was a wonderful person and a great role model for anybody, whether it was back while she was living or even after her death. I think she could influence and has influenced a generation of young women.
Oh my God,
that
Margot Robbie.
perhaps did not know her at all, but revere and recognize the wonderful characteristics that she possessed while living.
Oh my
And
gosh.
they modeled themselves
After,
that
yeah.
now. And that's wonderful. That I love. I love it.
It's beautiful. There are so many people that do that. I think when we saw the movie, and if you haven't seen it, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, it's beautiful the way they, Quentin Tarantino, for me, it was a love letter to Los Angeles. Yeah.
It was a love letter to the area and the period in time.
Yeah. He's amazing.
He recreated Sunset
My
Boulevard
God.
down to the most
Did he?
minute details. Oh my God, yes, I was on, and Westwood with the cars. He redid neon lights. Excuse me. I'm
Like
a little
perfectly?
hoarse. Perfectly. Posters in windows. I mean, the detail was immense. It was a love letter to Los Angeles in that period of time. It was varying things going on,
The music.
which
Oh my
happened to
God.
be, happened to be part of. It was not,
Well, your sister's situation was the end of the 60s.
yeah,
It really, truly was.
it was the end of the movie.
I see her influence every day. There are people, including myself, who model themselves after her. I often ask myself, what would Sharon do? Deb, you are an unbelievable role model of forgiveness. Wow. Can I just say something before you do? She is, but we also believe in justice.
Listen, folks,
yeah.
It has been said, like Tex Watson said, the reason my mother died of brain cancer is because she had no forgiveness. I have forgiven.
He said that?
Yes, he did. I have forgiven these people, but there's a difference between forgiving and forgetting. All right, you need to look up the origin of the word forgive. And when you forgive, what you are doing is forgiving the act for your benefit. In other words, it's not going to take away 1 more ounce of my soul or my flesh. It has nothing to do with the other person. Okay? That's psychology 101.
That's a hard place to get to. I'm not going to lie.
It's a hard place. So they don't understand how I could try to have a hard analytical line, hold on to every word they speak out of their mouth. When they open it, the truth rolls out and I catch it.
Yeah.
And then I put it back out there.
Yeah.
And make it obvious, make the points with it, which is why in the last Patricia Krenwinkel hearing, her attorney said she will not address the parole board at all. And I wanted a question answered. Is that legal? And it took 3 months and they still haven't answered the freaking question.
Do you guys understand how frustrating this legal system is? People think it's like cut and dry. Oh, the Manson family, they're behind bars for no. This one has to fight the littlest, stupidest bullshit that these people can put up. Now they're like elderly and they can say this and they can say that. A big amen. Yes, well said, Deb. So true. Preach it, sister. Yeah. So somebody's...
I'm sorry. I get on my soapbox.
Don't be. No, not
but
here.
You guys have no idea. It's not just the parole hearings. It's the system.
Yeah.
And the system is failing us.
Yeah, big time.
And as a result of the system failing us, people that have this disease, this mindset, are using it because they can have their 5 minutes of fame.
Ugh,
they can do some time. They know that the wall is crumbling. Okay, we need a united front again. No has to mean no.
Everyone's saying they...
Children's, and the only cure for criminality is education. And I'm not talking education after you're an adult and you're in prison. I'm talking about education
As
of
a
our
child.
children. Our children. So instead of spending millions of dollars on these trials until the cows come home, let them go through all of the levels of the court system and do their appeals one time around. One time around. All 3 levels of the court system. Not over and over and over and over again, costing millions and billions that should be going into programs for better education in this state and in all states when they are little ones.
Absolutely, 100%. Everyone's saying, yes, the system is broken. Write to Newsom or sign a petition. Well, you can go to No Parole for MansonFamily.com. You can sign petitions.
And you can write a letter there.
To Newsom.
To Newsom.
Yes, you can.
No Parole for Manson.
Yes, it does.
And you can
the system
also
sucks.
write him personally.
The eye for an eye, I'm with you. The system does suck. Everyone's saying to you 100%. People are agreeing with you, Deb. It's true. When I was growing up in Canada, why is Newsom a loser? Well, listen, I think...
There's good points about him too. And bad points. You 100%. Know what? It's politics, folks. It's dollars and cents.
Yeah.
And right now, the Elderly Inmate Act is because all of us know after the age of 60, we start into a health decline. We're not as fit as we were. We are medical liabilities. That's why Medicare starts at 65.
Yeah.
You are going to most likely cost more money after the age of 65. So let's get rid of them before that.
Yeah.
Because it will cost our state money. Well, you knew it when you converted the death penalty into life in prison.
Right.
And because Bugliosi or nobody else thought about adding without the possibility
of parole.
Here we are. But here's another news flash for you people. From the research that I've done, even life without parole can equate to as little as 12 years.
Oh my God. I knew 25. I did not know 12. That's disgusting. The system is corrupt. I know from experience.
I don't know if I want to call it corrupt. Some people might, but I choose not to use that word.
Well, so
it's definitely not serving us in the way that we think it does.
yeah.
It's people come in and state senators or federal senators change the rules of engagement, and we, the population, don't know until it's too late, till it comes and visits you in your backyard. And then you go, oh my God, how did this happen?
Yeah.
How did it happen? You weren't watching.
Yes. Exactly. You weren't paying attention. You weren't watching.
You were living your life. You were doing what you were supposed to do, while they are not. They don't have your best interest at heart.
Truly.
I'm sorry.
I didn't know that until I started, going with Deb.
And that's on both sides of the aisle.
Yeah.
That's why I don't want to blur the lines.
It's not political.
It's not a blue
It's
thing.
about
It
death and
happened.
it's about the right thing.
It's about the right thing. Simple as that.
As simple as that. And I did not know how, I won't say corrupt, but how the system worked until I started going with her. And I was like, oh my gosh. And the first dose I had was when I think it was Pat Krenwinkel was my first. And she was talk. And all this time went by. And then we had a break. And I was having coffee with Stephen K. And I was like, when do the families get to talk? And he said, oh, after she's done. And I said, well, when will she be done? He said,
Whenever it happens.
and I was like, what?
Sometime
And-
before sunrise tomorrow.
Yeah. And then it was like, I remember Harvey Levin calling me because he was like, are you there? Are you there with Debra Tate as a, what do you call it, journalist? And I was like, no, journalist. Fucking don't call me the J word. And he's like, well, what are you there as? I said, as it's called support. And he wanted this interview. And I remember TMZ was just starting, and I remember I hung up on him. And I also wore blue jeans. And the lady...
Oh, you can't. That's against the rules.
Yeah,
Because they wear blue jeans. So that's a way to...
I would have fit right in with those inmate girls. And let me tell you something. They lived better than I did going to college in my barracks. Okay, exactly. My brother's killer was sentenced to 109 years. But here we are. Barely 16 years has passed. And he has a chance for parole because he killed my brother before he was 26.
I'm
so sorry.
I am so deeply sorry. Truly. From the bottom of my heart.
It's disgusting.
I wish I could give you a hug.
Me too. That's disgusting. I'm so sorry. Yeah, because they said...
And it's true, folks. It's not just me. I'm not just out here on my soapbox for me and my family and my circumstance. I am out here fighting for you.
She's been fighting for
decades. I'm the
decades.
only one stupid enough.
She's been fighting for decades.
Do it.
Yeah. Let me tell you, I'm like, are you exhausted? She's like, I don't even want to talk to you till tomorrow. I'm so tired. Yes, there are days like that. She's nonstop. So, because you know what? Murderers don't stop. Let's be real. Jillian, if you were president, I'd vote for you. Yes. This age thing is messed up. I agree. And they changed it to 26, I believe, or 25.
I think so.
The frontal, they said the
Frontal lobe
tempo,
is not-
yeah. Not developed.
Not through developing. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. When I was 20, like I said, I smoked pot. I did not go and stab a pregnant
When
woman.
you're a toddler and mother is saying no,
Yeah,
you
think
get
about...
what no is. And when she says, don't touch the hot stove, you may test it, but you know real quick, don't touch that hot stove. The frontal lobe recognizes that. Why doesn't it recognize the taking of life? I'm sorry, that is pure
Bullshit.
Now, there are certain circumstances to where people that have conditions, their frontal lobe's never going to get through hatching. Okay? To keep raising...
See, she has more sympathy than me because I'm like,
to
fucking
keep
kill them all.
raising the bar and using that as an excuse
Yeah.
to overlook their actions
Thank you.
is absurd.
Thank you, Tony. If you're homeless and you kill someone, you'll be taken care of for life. Free housing, food, medical, dental, no bills. That is absolutely true,
Well,
actually.
I made a horrible joke because I'm the kind of person that survives. When I get bad news, I will make a very bad joke about
Like
it.
me, and then I get in so much trouble. I'm like,
Like
sorry.
when I got breast cancer, I said to the doctor, whoa, the weight loss program and the breast reduction I've been praying for. They got very mad at me. Very mad at me. Where was I going with that?
Deb and I are the same kind of person that way. Like, we look at things, and it's funny because I called the...
you have to go with the lighter side of
You have to.
darkness. If you want
I
to
called her, it was Bedford, and I called them. I'm like, hi. It was 1 year after Deb's breast cancer. And they're like, hi, Jillian, Deb doesn't have an appointment. I'm like, no, this is for me. I want a double mastectomy. And they're like, what? We normally don't do this without a, what do you call that, biopsy? And I was like, oh, no. They said I have textbook cancer, so I'm booking it. And they're like, okie dokie. And only because of Deb, they booked it. And I swear to God, I got it. You were my high school crush growing up. I miss the whole gang. Oh, that's so sweet. Yes, kill them. I'd prefer not to pay. Me too. I don't want to pay. I'm so sick of paying tax. Why do they say killing people is more expensive? Like, they're like, the death penalty is more expensive. I go, how can it be? They're dead. I don't get it. They don't have 3 meals, a cot, and a squat. Like, I don't get it.
They don't have all these appeals that go on.
Yeah, so why is like the death penalty, they go, oh, it's more expensive. I'm sorry, flipping a switch. I saw Ted Bundy's, the back of his head blew off. I'm not going to lie. I loved it. Only because he killed Kimberly Leach, a 12-year-old girl. Not just that, but people are like, Brian Koberger couldn't have done it by himself. Have you seen Ted Bundy? He went into a sorority and he bludgeoned 4 girls and killed 2 of them.
Folks, let me tell you something right now, because I sit across the table from people
Killers,
like this,
monsters,
lots of them,
yeah,
and have eye locks on them,
I have to
eyeball
pee.
to eyeball,
Eyeball to eyeball.
Bye.
I have to pee. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
You can't think like they do because you're
human,
sane.
and you're sane. Yes.
All right. There's also a strength, the physical strength that goes along with it. It is evil incarnate. I wish I could read what you have to say, but I had an eye surgery that got botched, so I can't do it. I wish I could. Darn. Maybe if I got closer. Oh. Excuse me. Death penalty. Can't do it. Maybe with one. See, I'm still making fun of a bad situation. Don't have cataract surgery. Cataracts just make things a little darker, okay? A little bit more sepia tone, like an old photograph, which is just fine. It's better than what I came out with. Now I can't fix.
What now?
My cataract surgery that makes
yeah.
it so I can't read what these people are
Oh,
asking.
okay. I can read it. I can read it.
Stating while you were.
Let me tell you, there's nobody that's not on our side, so that's a nice thing.
Well, not here anyway.
Yeah, not here.
They're there. They do exist in very large numbers.
Well, come after me, why don't you? Okay, I just sat on my glasses and I think Nope, I'm good. Oop, yeah, a little bit of a pop here. You know, I don't even put my contacts in anymore. So yeah, Deb had appointments, so that's why we're catching up, and it's so nice to catch up. Okay. They're saying, Deb, you're beautiful. Okay. I made my bell peppers. Nice, Camille. And praying for both of you. That's very sweet.
Thank you.
They should do experiments on them instead of animals. I've always said that. My dad, I know that's mean. I know.
I never thought of that.
Oh, really?
No.
Big Jim did. He's like, why don't they experiment on? But I had an Uncle Fred who did jail time, and we used to say Uncle Fred was on vacation, but he was in jail, and he got a new set of teeth up in Canada. He got to play hockey. My dad would give me updates. I'm like, are you serious, Uncle Fred?
I just remembered where I was going with the sense of humor.
Yeah, go ahead.
Circling back again, which is, I have to do
Circle
a lot.
that.
The weird sense of humor thing. As a matter of fact, when it came time to put my daughter through college, and I couldn't give her what academically she deserved. I made a bad joke. I said, well, just doing crime and go to prison, you can go get your master's degree, all on the state stuff.
Exactly, and that's no joke.
No joke.
Because honestly, I think that's what what's his face? Tex Watson do? I know he had 4 kids, but I mean, I sat in the front row of a killer who killed a female
prison. has a master's in theology and psychology. Now tell me, how is that any different than the original crimes? Theology, the study of religion. Charlie was the second coming of Christ.
Yeah, man's
psychology,
son.
They were psychologically inducing the will of the group onto others. Things don't change, folks.
Yeah, so what I would like to reiterate
doctors and a master's
is that, you know, for Deb, obviously the tight group of the Manson family, and there's a tighter group, and then there's a little bit of an outside, and then it's like a snail.
I
right?
call it waves in a pond, ripples in a pond, like you throw a stone into a still pond, and the circle goes out further and further. Yeah,
that's a great way of putting it. And so I think what's important to know, there are people that were in the family that were not, okay, they were fucked up as kids, and then they ended up talking to Deb, and they ended up obviously, you know, agreeing with Deb, and one of them spent, you know, time at Deb's house. It's not like they were all these killing machines.
Charlie didn't insist. I mean, they also say that they're brainwashed. They call themselves victims. They were not victims. They were willing participants.
Oh my God, Leslie couldn't wait to go the next night.
Willing participants.
By the way, the morning of Sharon and Wojtek and Abby Gibby and Stephen Parent and Jay's murders, the papers were like horrible, right? And they were all watching it. The Manson family was watching it at Spawn Ranch. And Leslie was excited. She got picked for the next night. She wanted to go. She knew the mayhem and the horrible...
She was, in Debra vernacular, chomping at the bit.
Yeah.
The racehorses, they want to come out the gate.
Yeah.
And they're, let me out, let me out. That was Leslie.
And guess what? She's out. She's out of prison.
And off of parole.
Yeah, I just have such a fucking problem with this.
Thank you, folks. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, everyone agrees. It's just, it's so stupid and horrific.
So let them know, okay? The more busier you get writing letters, and it's not just about my situation, but in general, like, what's the matter with you people? Get with the program. We need actual protection, not just saying the cry when during election years, public safety, public safety, public safety for the election, and then when it comes time after the election, they just drop the ball completely.
Yep. They say it to get elected.
And start working against you. So we need it fixed.
Can I write to Hoffman as well? Is that Nathan Hoffman?
Nathan Hoffman.
Yes,
I did
please.
A commercial for Nathan.
Please do.
They didn't know who I was.
What do you mean?
His brother actually said, "Where have you been all this time?" I said, "Right there next to you, out in front of the courthouse."
So people,
where have you been?
People are asking about, you know, what they can do, and you can write to obviously Nathan Hoffman. But you can go to NoParoleForMansonFamily.com, click on the pictures. They are all up for release, and Leslie got out. That's all I can say.
Okay.
My heart when I heard Leslie was out, I was like, I don't know how how did you feel when you heard?
There was 5 days and nights of a car being parked outside my house. I forget if it was just before Sharon's birthday or the anniversary, where I usually go the day before and
get flowers,
put new flowers
at her grave.
But I've been sending a friend.
Yeah.
And especially with that car that sat there.
Yeah, of course.
And I made him aware of the make and model of that car, and he called. I said, if you see anything like that, please call me immediately. She's on the phone. Debra, you'll never know what just showed up. I said, yes, I do.
Seriously?
Yeah, and I said, I want you to do this. Pull out your phone very boldly and push video where they can see it.
And walk up to their car.
No, just sit there and do the flowers like you're supposed to and observe what they're doing. They're coming. They're coming to the spot to see who is at the grave. Don't move the phone. Let them know that you've recorded the car, the license plate, the people walking, where they're going. Take that phone and pan it because they started moving around like maybe they were looking for another grave. They were trying to...
So gross.
To
yeah.
cover their tracks, so to speak. I said, don't stop filming. Don't stop filming. So... They eventually got in their car and went away. That's the way I have to keep my friends safe.
What a way to live.
My friends safe.
Yeah, but it's about
I've
you
had
too.
Manson people jump out of the rock grotto that's around there at me. I've had coffee cans with broken glass left. I've had, as I said, people at my ranch, which I'm no longer there, breach the gates. Bound on.
Guess what? She's like fucking Annie Oakley though.
Yeah, I am.
With a shotgun. Forget about it. Oh my god. Yeah. Like shoot first, ask questions later. I don't blame her.
Actually, I think that the shotgun speaks for itself. It does. It has a language, and that's why I love it. If you're sane and you hear that
click click, you leave.
You stop and you back up and you leave.
Yeah.
If you're insane, you keep coming, and then I don't have to feel
good
so
question.
bad for doing it.
Where's Squeaky from these days?
She's in New York.
Is she? Mm-hmm. This one knows where everybody is. Squeaky, Sandy Good, la la la. I heard that
Clams in San Francisco playing guitar for a Christian organization.
All right then, Clem. All right. I remember he was painting houses here for a while.
Yeah, that too.
And then what about Ruth Ann Morehouse went to the Midwest and got the X lasered off her forehead. Somebody asked me here, what did the X mean and why did they turn it into a swastika? You're talking about Charles Manson. Are you fucking kidding? There's no reason why. He's like, I'm X'd out of society. Me. Like, it was fucking ridiculous. I'm sorry.
And then they get a lot of support from the white supremacist movement.
Yeah.
They're very on the yard. Okay, in the yard.
So this is the stuff that you don't hear. This is behind
yard,
this. Yeah.
You have to usually affiliate with
whites, blacks, Hispanics. Yeah.
And
I don't know where I'd go. I think I would go with the Hispanics.
I'd stay neutral and go with the Scholastic. I would go with put my nose in a book.
I'd be like, "Hola, chingona, what's up?" Okay, go ahead. But Ariana is part.
She's Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican, yeah.
My husband.
Her daughter.
My ex-husband.
Go ahead.
Is Puerto Rican.
Yeah. So Ariana, if she gets imprisoned, she could go with the Latinas.
She would be the Latinas.
Yeah. Me, I would try to go there, and they'd be like, "Chingona, get out of here, whitey."
Huela.
Bye. All right, so that's where we're at.
Huela in a certain
means get out.
Street Spanish means whitey. Huela, you're white. White skin.
How dare you? How dare you? Okay, we have more people and we have more questions. I'm literally at a med spa getting numbed watching this.
I'm so sorry.
Well, Tasha, I'm jealous.
At a med spa.
Me too. I would like to get a little.
I'm falling apart.
I know, I swear to God, when you turn 50, the wheels on the bus fall off. I'm 50. I'm going to be 59 soon. It's the way it is. It's the way it is. Wada. Everyone's laughing at Wada.
I'm sorry.
Probably all my chinganos. Yes, of course. Okay, let's go back up. I know I missed. Remember them hoes singing in the court? Sorry.
They did. Badly.
Remember them hoes.
But
that's just funny.
They were mad at Terry Melcher because he said that their music
They couldn't
sucked.
sing, yeah. And then they sang, and then Leslie with her little pigtail. It's so gross. It's so gross. It's just such an act.
It is what it
Well,
is.
why does the prison allow them to dress a certain way when they don't dress like that? They dress with hair on their vests, and like they let them dress up in pretty silk dresses and pigtails.
Okay, come on, folks. That wasn't prison. That was the jail.
Yeah.
You're in jail until you're sentenced.
But who brought those clothes? Oh, the family? Their family?
Their family members.
Not the family.
Not the family.
But their mother and
family.
Fathers, yes.
Or if
yes.
not, then there is donated clothes and you pick from a bin.
Oh
I have donated suits to the men's jail so that the people could look good to go to their court days.
You have?
Yes.
See what I mean? Like, that's nice of her. I don't think I would do that. I'm sorry.
I've also
Very
donated
mean.
to the women's jail the same way, because they should, if they want to present well, they don't have to. They can go in dirty and in their jail suits. But don't you think you'd present a little bit better?
Susan Atkins had a mustache.
Yes. And not everybody has parents that will provide clothing for them. So
That's very nice of you.
I do.
She does a lot of stuff behind the scenes.
I do it on both sides of the fence.
Yeah.
You know, I like to say that if you came to me and told me that once upon a time you had committed a murder, and it would have to make sense to me, I would totally take you in and embrace you, because there are certain things that I know for sure are not likely to reoccur. And that is...
Well, like self-defense and things like that, yeah.
Or an act of aggression, like the lady who fought the husband while he was diddling the baby infant. I would have killed him.
Yeah, me too.
And she did.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, but
God
then
bless.
he killed... No, she did not kill him. He ended up prevailing, but he got a shorter sentence because she attacked him. Yes, she attacked him while the penis was in the 1-year-old child.
I understand how effed up this California.
That woman, had she lived, she would never repeat that crime again, because she would never put herself or a child in that position, right?
She didn't live, and he's probably still living.
He is still living, and then the court gave him back. He petitioned for...
No, don't say the kid.
Yes, that's what I said earlier.
I have a headache.
And the grandmother was raising the child, and the birth parent, even though he was guilty of child molestation, that was part of the court case. Yeah.
So you see what she
But
deals
that
with.
person, if that lady didn't die, for others
My God,
that
I
have
can't
fought
even. Oh, yeah. I can't. I get so irritated.
against how about victims of domestic violence? And
Yeah.
and the man or the woman prevails. You know, you're not going to put yourself in a position like that twice. So the point is, if that was the case, you could come to me and I would find a place in my heart that would be trusting.
She would.
Because
I wouldn't.
I know that you would not, those circumstances are not going to repeat themselves.
If it's domestic violence, especially against women, I get it. Like,
Or men.
so people, yeah, or men. Okay, whatever. But people
I
say,
have knocked the shit out of a few guys.
I know, but you're a different animal. So, like, there's a whole thing on TikTok. It's like a bear or a man, and all the women pick the bear. And then they'll see a bear, you know, attacking a woman. They'll go, "Oh, do you still pick the bear?" Fuck yes, because if you look at statistics, the amount of bear deaths from North America, including America, the USA, and Canada, is like 12 a year, if that. Guess how much it is for a man killing a woman in North America? It's in the thousands. So yeah, we pick the bear, mofos. I'll always pick the bear. Terrified of men. This one will just shoot you. She don't care.
I have,
Okay, like,
by accident.
all right, let's not go
By
there.
accident.
Let's not go there. My whole lens popped out.
Actually,
so.
I had nothing to do with it.
It wasn't
was
her.
just an
The
accident
gun
that
dropped.
occurred.
It doesn't count. Doesn't count.
No.
Okay, I'm trying to pop my lens in and it's not working. God.
My glasses did the same thing.
Really?
I did pop them in.
Oh, you
but
did?
It
Those are
broke-
pretty.
It broke these.
Frame.
No,
those ones?
No, these are.
Those are pretty. From where?
Temu.
Shut up! I thought Temu was a scam.
No, with prescription lens, not
Stop
prescriptions.
it. You're the second person to say Temu. Is it just like reading glass?
Yeah.
Those are fabulous.
But they are progressive. They're advertised as being able to do both, and they do not lie.
Yeah. Okay, wait. Yeah. How the hell did you manage to break them? Oh, I sat on them. Yeah. Deb, these are fantastic. Deb, your hair is beautiful. Yeah, it's all hers too. All natural red. I'm doing chicken with chili in a pot. We're both not doing, what are we not doing? Sugar.
No sugar.
No sugar.
Not even carbs.
Like she's lost so much
Once
weight.
you chew it and swallow it, turns
Sugar. Yeah. Nice. Yes. Oh my gosh. Dad, you're not. I go like this and I can read. Then I go like this and it's
yes.
like, oh, these are, where'd you?
Temu.
I thought Temu was a joke. So they're just readers, right?
Yeah. But they advertise them as being able to see close and far now.
Yeah. Bifocals.
These aren't bifocals, though.
What do you
if
mean?
you look, it goes all the way around the sides and everything.
Well, point being, I always thought.
These are more like progressive lenses.
Progressive.
And they change colors to the light.
Oh, okay. Well, they're very
They
nice.
can go from clear
They look
to
nice like a cat eye. All I'm saying is that I'm making chicken in the crock pot. I bought chili in a jar, not hot peppers. My God, the other day I put jalapenos in. Idiot. And we're just gonna do
I love hot
like
stuff.
You do. Mm-hmm. I can put a little hot in there, but
I can put hot on the side. Don't.
No. I do like hot, but I put a whole thing of chili peppers in mine, and I said, "Damn, Mel is a sucker for punishment." Okay, let me read what's happening here, and then we'll get off because Deb and I are tired. We're tired. We're talking to you guys.
Been
We're
here
tired.
a long time.
Crock pot, you better get on it. No, crock pots are the opposite. You just like let them.
You set them up and let them be.
Yeah. What is it?
It's a slow cooker.
Exactly.
Slow cooker.
Set it and let it. Okay. I'm going to let this go.
You might be thinking of a Instapot, which is a whole different thing.
I don't even know what that is, but I just got a crock pot and I'm very excited about it. Hang on, give me your glasses again. Damn it.
I'm just still working on yours.
Thank you.
I'm gonna try.
Please save. Of course we would. Would Debra like to see Margot Robbie play Sharon again in a biopic? Oh, good question. Maybe, yeah. Oh, Jillian, I love you. I miss you on good day. Thank you, Mary.
The only way it can be a biopic is if I was involved.
Exactly.
But
she would be involved.
Like Quentin did, so I could say what was.
You would be involved.
Which way it was.
You would be.
I don't need to be.
By the way, a biopic to me, I don't know. It's more to me. It's okay. This is just me talking. It's not Deb. It's me. I like a biography where it's all pictures of the person and movie clips of them. I don't want to see somebody playing them. I'd rather, it's like the kid stays in the picture, right? Roman was friends with Robert Evans.
Robert Evans.
Yep. And I know you know Robert.
I do.
Robert,
He's passed now.
He is passed, yes. And I love Robert. And he did Rosemary's Baby. He did all these. Anyway, he did a whole biography on his life called The Kid Stays in the Picture. And it was about his life as this incredible producer. He produced for Paramount gazillions of dollars, including Rosemary's Baby. And he was married to Ally McGraw. And he was like, oh, Ally, yeah, go ahead. Steve McQueen, will you take care of her? I'm going to be away on a trip. And Steve McQueen's like, I sure will. Hubba, hubba, hubba. And he sure did. But the whole biopic was Robert Evans and pictures of Ally, and then it would pan out, and it was almost like 3D. Pictures of Steve McQueen the same way. I was riveted. And to me, it was far more exciting to see something like that than to see someone play a real person. I'd far rather see Zana, the pictures or video you put up of Sharon and Patty Tate's house. I love seeing those. It's just like she was happy and beautiful and young. And I don't know. I don't know if
my mother's house.
No, Patty Duke.
Oh, Patty Duke.
Sorry, did I say Patty Tate?
Yes, you did.
Patty Duke. Her place
Yes,
on
yes, on Summit Ridge.
Summit Ridge, yeah. She had the big, was it Irish wolfhounds?
Yes.
Russian wolfhounds, yeah.
Shadrach.
Shadrach, what's that?
Shadrach was the dog's name. And when I talked to
Shadrach?
Patty and I got to be friends, and she
Shadrach.
confessed to me that she had multiple Russian wolfhounds with the same name. Each time she would get another one, when they would pass, she'd give it the new one the same name.
This is
Shadrach.
Patty Duke, who was in Valley of the Dolls. That's a great, inside story. She named all of her Russian wolfhounds Shadrach. I mean, I don't even know what...
Well, somebody contacted me somewhere and said Shadrach was actually a character in some wonderful classic story.
Okay.
I don't know. Patty didn't tell me why she named him Shadrach. That's one of the
This is
things.
Patty Duke, not
You tell
Patty...
me and I don't have it.
No, but it's a great story anyway. I mean, but that house that Sharon stayed in, oh my gosh, that was like my favorite, with the huge staircase on. It was
Summit Ridge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Off of Laurel Canyon.
It was so Benedict, no?
Off of Laurel.
Is it off of Laurel?
Yes, it is.
Well, it was absolutely beautiful.
I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm wrong. You guys.
I don't know. Yeah, but Xana will know.
I drove there a few times.
I don't know, but anyway, it was the most beautiful home, and it was gorgeous. Who's Angelo? Jillian, do you get TV offers? No, I haven't had an agent in 10 years, nor do I want one. Yes, I think Deb does need her own show. Angelo Drive. I don't know what that means.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
TV is for boomers. Thank you for sharing all of this and allowing us to be part of the solution. Oh, this is so nice. Keeping the monsters behind bars where they belong. This is from Wonderwall. Oh my gosh, this is so nice. Thank you. You ladies are beautiful, and I can't say it enough. That's very sweet of you. Thank you. And please go to No Parole for Manson.com. Thank you. Manson family. No Parole for Manson family.com. Yeah. We would really appreciate it. And thank you for being so cool. Everyone had great questions for you, Debs. And we're just honored to, be here and try to push, I would say, common sense along. To me, this is common sense. Oh, thank you.
Jill,
What?
give your aunt and uncle a big kiss and a squeeze and a hello from me. Tell
That's
your
so
mom
sweet.
I might try to call her at that number. Tell her that if she still has it, my number and contacts are still the same. I would love to get in touch with all of you,
That's so sweet.
as you are. Dorothy being my utter mother, you are my extended family.
That is so
So
sweet.
please.
Jill, thank you for reaching out and saying hi to Debs. I think it means a lot, especially coming from where she was in that time as a young teenager, and you're being on her street and her mom's best friend, your grandma being her mom's best friend. I think it's so sweet. And so thank you so much for reaching out.
These glasses are really tough. I don't want to go back in. I've almost got it. It's like putting a Rubik's
She will sit here for hours and
It
try
is
to.
like Rubik's Cube.
Okay, what are we going to watch tonight?
Have no idea.
Okay, all right. It's funny, people go,
I don't even know what's available
oh,
on cable.
it's all new stuff. It's fabulous. But I don't know what kind of movie you want to watch. People go, oh, are you going to watch Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? No. We went to the premiere with all the people. We saw it. My highlight was seeing Sharon up on the screen. It was so delightful. And the end was crazy, but great. I mean, yay.
I loved, out of everybody, the most.
Who?
Well, people would assume it would have been Brad or Leo.
Yeah.
I loved the dog. Her name in real life is Brandy.
Brad Pitt's dog?
Yes. I love that dog. And I actually contacted on Facebook
Shut
the
up.
dog's owner, and they said she comes out and she does various films. I said, next time you're in town, please
Okay.
reach out to me because I want to give Brandy a big old hug.
Okay, if you guys haven't seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, please do, because Brad Pitt's dog is like the most, it's the best.
She's the best.
She's the best. I did not know that. That is really funny. Oh my God, that's hysterical. You found the dog.
Love that dog.
That's hysterical.
She's a well-trained movie dog.
Well, truly. Okay, I'm reading one last one, I swear to God, then we're going to go. Love you guys. You should have your own TV show. No, don't. Or something wonderful. Thank you. You two rock. Thank you. This was truly remarkable, insightful, and inspiring. Thank you. That's for Deb, not for me. It's her.
Always both of us.
Well.
Together. And we talk over each other.
And my favorite is when she goes, "Are you writing a goddamn book?" I'm like, "No, I would never." And by the way, I would absolutely never do that to my Debs.
And that wasn't my intention. My intention was
because I asked a lot of questions.
To bring my point to the surface of the manner in which
I know, but I can talk a lot. There's just it's a gift. Oh my gosh, my back hurts. And I'm hungry.
Folks, these glasses
they're so screwed. Or am I screwed?
They're pissing me off. No, I'll sit here until the cows come
She
home.
will, and she will fix them.
Fix in.
Okay.
But I did the same thing to my own and ended up breaking the arm.
Well, listen, thank you for even trying.
No, I'm going to do it.
I'm exhausted. I swear to you guys, this has been a long live, and it's been wonderful because I never get to see Debs. I haven't seen you in forever. Right?
Over a year. A little over a year.
A little over a year. What was that?
One of our spirit friends.
One of our spirit friends and a ghost. Okay. Are you say bye-bye? Are you going to say bye-bye? Are you mad at mommy? Okay. We're going to go.
Yeah, you're ignoring me.
Thank you so much. Again, it's No Parole for MansonFamily.com. Just click on the pictures, and she keeps fighting the good fight. It just is exhausting, right, Deb? It's exhausting, but never ending. That's a fact. So thank you so much for joining us. Everyone's giving you guys hearts.
I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. I couldn't do any of this without folks like you.
Yep.
And reach out to as many folks as you care to talk to and share that information.
Yeah.
Okay, share the information.
Thank you.
The more we have,
it
the
makes
more
a difference.
Effective
Yep.
we are.
Yep. It does make a difference. Trust me.
Let the powers that be know that you've got an eye on them. You're watching.
Exactly.
They need your votes.
And it's true. We do have the power. We have the power.
You have all the power. Your vote is an amazing thing.
Yes. I think people tend to forget that we do have the power.
We do.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'm going to title this, and it'll be out there. Oh, thank you. Yeah. They're all sending you love, Deb. Thank you so much. She's sending her love back. Okay, guys. We'll see you later. We're going to go have some of my chicken, whatever the hell I'm making.